and welcome to the 2023 KidsPeace Associate Achievement Awards and Years of Service Coin Commemoration. I'm Bob Martin, Director of Communications and Engagement here at KidsPeace, and we are so excited to have you with us for this special occasion. In the past, the Associate Achievement Awards and Years of Service Coin presentation have been separate traditions. Now, for the first time, we are celebrating them together in recognition of the singular excellence and commitment to caring among our associates that both these efforts honor. And we're celebrating them through this special video presentation so that all our associates, families, friends, and KidsPeace supporters can enjoy the festivities regardless of their location. To kick our celebration off, I'm pleased to introduce the President and Chief Executive Officer of KidsPeace, Michael W. Slack.
Hello, everyone. It is my distinct honor to welcome you to the 2023 Associate Achievement Awards presentation. How wonderful it is to be with you for this very special celebration of the best at KidsPeace. I have always shared how important our people are to the organization's ability to deliver on our mission. Without you, our mission to give hope, help, and healing to children, adults, and those who love them would be but words on a paper. I thank all of you who have chosen KidsPeace as the place to build your career. This annual event allows us to recognize the very special associates at KidsPeace who have gone above and beyond to deliver on our promise. I am honored and humbled to be amongst you. To kick things off, I would like to continue a long-standing tradition and offer a toast to our KidsPeace associates. Please join me in raising your glass. Thank you, KidsPeace associates, for dedicating your career to the profession of helping others. There is no more admirable endeavor in making our communities, and for that matter, the world, a better place. Thank you for breathing life into the KidsPeace mission. You give hope to those who have none. You give help when others turn away. You heal with your compassionate touch. And you love when often there is only hate. Hope, help, and healing. This, along with the love you share for those we serve, their families, and for each other, is what has defined KidsPeace for over 140 years. It is the dedication of the KidsPeace associate that makes us strong, that instills resilience, and that shines the way for us to follow. Thank you. And with that, let's get this celebration going.
Thanks, Mike. Let's get started with the Spirit of KidsPeace and Model of Care Awards. The Spirit of KidsPeace Award reflects the dedication of the associate to the mission, vision, and values of KidsPeace. Through their actions and interactions, these associates exemplify the best our organization has to offer. They are role models in the way they relate to our clients and their families, fellow staff, and internal and external customers. For 2023, the KidsPeace Associate Achievement Award, Spirit of KidsPeace, is presented to Suzette Johnston, Family Resource Specialist, Foster Care and Community Programs, Bangor, Maine.
I have been consistently impressed by Suzette's sense of responsibility, creativity, and innovation, timeliness, attention to detail, team spirit, enthusiasm, and thoughtful attention to all that she does. It's her fortitude, positive attitude, and perseverance that makes Suzette so remarkable. She has lived the life of a foster and adoptive parent, so she walks the talk and makes KidsPeace proud at every public event.
Hello, I just want to come on and say thank you for the award. It is quite a surprising honor to win the Spirit of KidsPeace Award. I have been with KidsPeace for 13 years in various roles, and I attribute a lot of my teamwork and camaraderie here in Bangor, Maine to our leadership, both Denise Card, our state manager, and Caitlin Airy, our site manager here in Bangor. And I just want to say thank you so much. Everyone have a great day.
For 2023, the KidsPeace Associate Achievement Award, Spirit of KidsPeace, is presented to Patty Edwards, Compliance Specialist, Foster Care and Community Programs Administration.
Patty is always the person folks turn to for assistance across departments and is known for good judgment, doing what is right for KidsPeace, and is a constant cheerleader for what we do here, and more importantly, what we can do to get better. No matter the position Patty has held, she has always been the model for what we wish every worker would bring with them as to their approach to our mission and our work.
Hi, everybody. Trying to formulate my words here for this award. When Mike Slack called me the morning that he called to congratulate me and let me know that I won the award, he left me a little speechless. It was a little early in the morning, and it was hard to formulate words at that point in the day. He probably thought I didn't have enough caffeine or I just woke up or something. And later on in the day, when my supervisor, Steve Howe, called me to congratulate me, he said to me, "Hey, did you have a nice conversation with Mike in the morning?" And my response was, "No, not really." He was surprised and he said, "Why?" And I said, "Because I think it was a little one-sided." I said, "I think Mike spoke," and I was fumbling for words as he was congratulating me. I was just, to say I was honored is an understatement, to say the least. And then when Bob Martin said I was going to have to do this acceptance speech and tape it, I found myself struggling for words all over again. So I will do my best. I think one of the biggest honors for me is just the fact that somebody thought of me when they read the criteria for the Spirit of KidsPeace Award. The fact that my name popped into their mind just is somewhat mind-boggling to me. And not only that, but then they took the time out of what is, I'm sure, a super busy schedule to write a nomination for me and write nice things about me is just truly an honor. So I want to thank that person. It's super special for me, and I can't express my gratitude enough for doing that. I also want to thank FCCP leadership. For those of you who know, I've been at KidsPeace for over 30 years now, 35, I guess, this year to be exact. And I have to say that I have been blessed with a leadership team who constantly encourages us to lean on each other when we need to, support each other when we need to, grow together as we need to, and move towards a common goal. We help each other through our struggles, and we celebrate the wins no matter how small they may be. And I think that for me is the epitome of the Spirit of KidsPeace Award. So I want to thank my leadership for creating that culture that allows me to come to work and work in that type of environment every day. Lastly, I want to say congratulations to all my fellow award winners. I may not get to see you in person this year, but when I read the list, I work with many of you and I see many of you from time to time. And I just want to say congratulations, and it's an honor to be a part of this group. So thank you.
The Model of Care Award is given to a KidsPeace associate who best exemplifies the tradition and current practice of the KidsPeace Model of Care. In their words and actions, these associates demonstrate the 6 core values of dignity, safety, relationships and belonging, character, transformation, and empowerment. The KidsPeace Model of Care guides this associate's interactions, most especially with the clients, but also with families, fellow staff members, customers, and the community as a whole. For 2023, the KidsPeace Associate Achievement Award Model of Care is presented to Sharon Beaubier, Charge Nurse, KidsPeace Children's Hospital.
Ms. Beaubier is such a kind soul who is always willing to help the clients and their families. Ms. Beaubier has excellent relationships with her coworkers, leadership, the clients, and families. She empowers the clients to be safe so they can go home and thrive outside of KidsPeace.
Hi, I'm Steph Bartholomew. I'm the Assistant Director of Nursing here at KidsPeace Hospital, and I am accepting the award on Sharon Beaubier's behalf for the Model of Care. There are a few people that wanted to say something nice about Sharon because she is an excellent worker, peer, and all of the above.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tamara Waslick. I'm the Executive Director here at the hospital. I just wanted to say that Sharon is a dedicated, caring, and compassionate nurse. She loves the work that she does, and you can see it every day in her actions with the clients. The hospital leadership team is so proud of Sharon for winning the Model of Care Award because she truly represents this in her everyday work with both the staff and the clients. So we congratulate her. Thank you, Sharon.
Hi, my name is Jenny Metz, and Sharon, in the short time I've known you, I've noticed that your dedication is unmatched and you truly have the heart of a caregiver. Thank you for your time investing in me and investing in everybody on the unit Northwest. Thank you and congratulations.
Hi, Sharon. This is Idris. I just want to congratulate you on winning this award. I'm very proud of you and all the work that you have put into the company for over the years. I want to thank you for all the fun times that we have spent together and for always being so welcoming in the unit. Thank you. Congrats.
Hi, Sharon. It's Lori Kistler. I'm reading something nice that Nurse Natasha Bleiler had to say about you. She says, from the day I met Sharon, I found her to be resourceful, reliable, inclusive, adaptable, and knowledgeable. One character trait I've always admired is how she is always positive and wants everyone to succeed. She is a true team player and problem solver. From what I have observed, Sharon has been very open to change and has been loyal to KidsPeace Hospital for a long time. It's a pleasure to work with her, and she is not only a fantastic nurse, she is a great friend. And I wanted to personally thank Sharon for being my partner in crime for years on the Northwest module and being a great team player. And I also want to thank her for her dedication, her kindness, and her great mentoring of our new nursing associate. She is an excellent mentor. Congratulations, Sharon.
My name is Kelly Wallace. I'm one of the nurse managers here at the hospital. First going to share a segment from Lisa Nichols. From my first day working at KidsPeace, Sharon has always been so welcoming, approachable, kind, and knowledgeable. Her dedication, commitment, and compassion for our clients goes above and beyond. One of my favorite of the many things about Sharon is how she goes out of her way to be thoughtful with her words and actions and make those around her feel appreciated every day. Thank you, Lisa. I also want to say thank you, Sharon. You do go above and beyond every single day. You're caring and kind to all of our clients. I want to say thank you, Sharon, personally. I remember being a student and coming to the hospital, and just your compassion and your love for your job just made it that much easier to come out of school and want to come and work at KidsPeace myself. And I started out as a nurse on the floor, and I am in the position I'm in now, partly because of you. So thank you and congratulations.
I'm Gina Boiku, one of the nursing supervisors. First of all, I want to thank you for all you do for us and the children here at KidsPeace. You're full of compassion, kind-hearted, an excellent nurse. We can always, very dedicated. We can always depend on you. Thank you for all you did. And then I have a note from Levator. Sharon, you're a spectacular nurse. You're always welcoming to everyone, and your kindness and caring for we can see that in you, your compassion and your kindness and caring. And that's from Levator. Thank you. Congratulations.
Hi, my name's Carol Waddy. I'm the unit clerk on Northwest with Sharon. She's such an excellent team member. She's always smiling, making everyone smile. She's always dedicated to help everyone, and she's just been the best team member we ever had. Thank you so much, Sharon, for being with me through this past month. You have been a great team, and congratulations on your reward.
So again, I am Steph Bartholomew. I am Sharon's direct supervisor. Before I get into what I want to say, our director of nursing, Nicole Legath, she wanted to make sure that Sharon knew that she's our number one nurse trainer, training nurse after nurse all year long, always with a positive attitude and never a single complaint. Jessica Lescalette, she is our hospital MHT supervisor, says that Sharon is good, caring, positive person who is helpful all around and so easy to work with. And to you, Sharon, I want you to know that at the very least, it's been a pleasure working with you over the last 7 years. You're always true to and uphold your word. Without a doubt, I'd expect to find your picture if I were to look on Google for the word empath or job integrity. She puts everyone else before her, and some way, somehow, never forgets to compliment everyone that she runs into. She always has the ability and willingness to delay any sort of self-gratification without hesitation, as long as it brings a smile to someone else's face. She is the epitome of the nurse that each one of us strive to be, and we wholeheartedly congratulate Sharon Bobier for the 2023 Associate Achievement Award of the Model of Care. Congratulations, Sharon!
For 2023, the KidsPeace Associate Achievement Award Model of Care is presented to Doug Lander, Intermediate PC Support Technician, Information Technology.
Doug is very helpful whenever someone has a computer need or an IT-related question. He is knowledgeable and reliable and takes the time to explain things in detail. Doug is the ultimate team player, always ready to step in and help whenever needed. When faced with new challenges, he never backs down and is determined to figure it out. Doug starts and ends the day with a smile.
True story. A few weeks ago, there was a knock on the door. While visits to our office are not uncommon, I wasn't prepared for what was about to happen next. Our president and CEO, Mike Slack, steps in, smiling, says good morning, and then states, "I have news for you." The wheels in my mind began to spin rapidly, and I was aware of two things in that moment. First, he did not say bad news. And second, he did not have his laptop in hand. As I attempted to focus on what this visit might be about, Mike offered congratulations and shared that I had been selected as a recipient of the Model of Care Award. I'm certain that my expression was one of bewilderment. And to be honest, I'm still trying to wrap my head around how I became a recipient. My thanks to you, Mike, for bringing the message, and my thanks to those who entered my name as a nominee. A tip of the hat also to the Model of Care finalists, Barb Kendall, LaShann Hatfield, Sarah Falatko, Andrea Workman, and Virginia Beck, all deserving of this award. You see, I've always thought of myself as just one of the computer guys, part of the larger team that works diligently to keep things running, enabling our associates, wherever they happen to be working, to have the computing tools and resources required to complete their tasks in a timely manner without unnecessary interruption. I like to think that we are invisible, that is, until something breaks. Then we are driven to put things back in order as quickly as possible. I also know that when I've worked with many of you, I tend to introduce a bit of levity into the situation or try to provide a visual explanation of how things work. For instance, likening the transfer of information between 2 points as squirrels tasked with moving a line of peanuts from one telephone pole to another. If a peanut is dropped or placed out of sequence at the receiving end, there will be a problem. I've also been known to suggest that some of the fixes we apply are simply magic. Having spent a number of years in the service arm of an international computer industry giant, I was attracted to KidsPeace 15 years ago for two primary reasons. First, an organization that exists to serve others. And second, a nonprofit organization. I recognize that the role that each one of us serves here at KidsPeace is about service, and ultimately, it's about the kids. I particularly admire those of you who work directly with the kids and with families. The work you do can have a powerful impact on the lives entrusted to your care and expertise. Reflecting on my education, work history, and volunteer activities, the connective thread has been service. Along the way, I've been a camp counselor, a crisis line volunteer, a chaplain assistant, a social service provider and licensed administrator in long-term care, member of a local chapter of an international service organization, a sales associate, a volunteer consultant with church committees seeking new pastoral leadership, and my current role as computer technician. In many of my roles, my focus has been on moving those I serve from a state of brokenness to one of healed, from need to fulfillment of that need. It might include identifying alternative resources and engaging in conversations to identify possible barriers and outcomes for those needs. It might be replacing or updating a computer, or tweaking an application on your computer, or perhaps providing some tips on how to more efficiently use your computer. While I don't believe the phrase is in common use anymore, service is what floats my boat. It is also my intent in every interaction to treat you with the dignity and respect you deserve, hopefully creating a level of trust that allows us not only to work together in the moment, but to provide reassurance that we in IT are committed to addressing your technology issues. I value the partnership built with our associates, my coworkers, and the vendors I work with. For me, it's all about relationship. Finally, I would be remiss if I failed to acknowledge that I don't have all the answers. It is often necessary to reach out for assistance from other members of the IT technical support and services and the enterprise applications teams, each comprised of individuals with varying areas of expertise. In many instances, they become a tremendous source of information that enables me to discern and work towards a resolution of your issue. My thanks to all members of the IT department for your partnership, and especially special thank you to Leo Wentline, Director of Technical Support and Services, who regularly affirms my work and provides encouragement and support to grow beyond my comfort zone and engage in additional ways to be a valued service to associates and to KidsPeace. To all who participated in the process to identify me as a Model of Care Award recipient, thank you. I am deeply touched.
KidsPeace has been blessed throughout its history with many dedicated and talented associates who chose to make their careers working for our organization. In 2017, we began a program to honor their commitment to our mission and our kids with our Years of Service coin commemoration. We present special commemorative coins to associates celebrating milestone anniversaries at 5-year intervals, 5, 10, 15 years, etc. But for this presentation, we especially want to celebrate our longest tenured associates. Here are the associates celebrating 25 years of service with KidsPeace in 2023.
Kara Benikoff, Denise Card, Todd Crisera, Angeline DeLarge, Alicia Eby, Chris Ferry, Sandra Fofi, Anthony Gola, Lori Heath, Brandy Calness, Barbara Kendall, Sharon Kidd, Frank King, Lisa McMichael, Audrey Medina, Lawrence Parker, Linda Rothrock, Cheryl Schneider, Michelle Taylor, Stacy Wooden.
Congratulations to all our 25 years of service coin recipients. Now let's present the awards for creativity and innovation and customer service. Creativity is the capability or act of conceiving something original or unusual. Innovation is the implementation of something new. As a KidsPeace associate, one utilizes these skills to create, develop, and implement a new product, process, or service with the aim of improving efficiency, effectiveness, or competitive advantage. The Creativity and Innovation Award celebrates the ways in which this creative and new thinking has led to better service and treatment to our children, young adults, families, and to our fellow departments, programs, and customers. For 2023, the KidsPeace Associate Achievement Award for Creativity and Innovation is presented to Jose Colazo, Shift Coordinator, Kids Haven.
Jose Colazo has gone above and beyond to make sure the Kids Haven grounds look attractive. His landscaping skills are wonderful. Jose is a great leader and a great coworker. Jose is amazing with the kids, and for the past year, he has worked very hard to create a community garden in campus with the kids. He has taken the time to teach the kids and peers how to plant and take care of the garden. It is so nice to see the kids learning about different plants, vegetables, and flowers.
Hi, my name is Jose Collazo. I represent KidsPeace in part of Kids Haven organization. My house is Jefferson House. I've been there for already 6 years. I have the big privilege of being working with a lot of young staff and a lot of kids from different countries and from different cultures. One of my main reasons that make me work here in this place was the help others and deal with solutions. That's my main talent. Look for solutions, not for problems. Like I said, I have the privilege to work with a lot of people that I saw them growing through the years to being supervisors, assistants. One of my main goals being a chief coordinator is teach the staff how to deal with the situations in the house, because I don't want to call them problems. They're just situations that we have day by day. One person won't tell me, those who know, do, and those who understand, teach. And I like to do both. I like to do and teach at the same time. When they tell me about the award, I was happy. At the same time, I was like, you still not achieve all your goals, Jose. So you have to stay calm and continue forward. And that makes me feel like I need to maybe improve a little bit more, maybe go for new goals, maybe go for things that I need to challenge myself with my team and with this organization. I want to thank the program director, David Brainer, for trusting me, my supervisor, Valerie Martinez, all my supervisors that have been working with me all these years, my staff, because without a team, you are not a leader. You need to have a team to work with them and continue forward with them. To the program, to all the persons that they've been helping me from over there, from Orfil, and a special Barton and Marconi over there in residential that I worked with them before as a translator. And I feel very, very happy, and I really appreciate their concern of giving me this award. When I heard leadership and innovation, I was like, I started laughing because I imagined a GMC truck commercial. But for me, leadership is continue going forward. Never surrender, no matter what. Consistency, year by year. Continue with the consistency of what are your goals here. And that's what I think every leader should do. You go with them, you fight with them, and you come back with your goals achieved with that consistency.
For 2023, the KidsPeace Associate Achievement Award for Creativity and Innovation is presented to Christy Gonsalves, Senior Clinician, Site Program, Foster Care and Community Programs, Pennsylvania.
Christy is passionate, energetic, dedicated, and creative. she takes on new roles to ensure that the site program is able to meet the individualized needs of our youth and caregivers and to help plan community events. During the pandemic and state of emergency, she created telehealth groups within our site program that brought about needed services to more than half of our clients, bolstering their therapeutic experiences, enriching their lives through hope and healing, and meeting their clinical needs.
Thank you so much for recognizing me for the Creativity and Innovation Award. It is an honor to be recognized for all my hard work and what we do in the community with the kids. It has been an honor and privilege to work with the kids we service and to help them through creative and innovative ways. I am so grateful for the opportunity KidsPeace gives me to give back to the kids we service and to our community. I have had amazing experiences with the kids and working through challenges with them through art and helping them through their healing process. This wouldn't be possible without my supervisors, Terry and Jess, and I am so thankful for all their help and support through this. They not only encourage me to find new creative ways to work with the kids, but also they go to the next level of how they can help me make my ideas come to life in different new ways to work with the kids. I am truly honored to be part of KidsPeace and to have their support behind me. I love working with the kids and and being able to see their resilience and how they are so happy and excited when they make art and have these amazing experiences that will last their whole lives. I just really want to thank everyone and thanks KidsPeace for allowing me to do a job I love every day and to have the support behind me to allow me to do it. Thank you so much.
KidsPeace has committed itself to cultivating a culture of outstanding customer service in everything we do, knowing that every time we encounter a customer, client, parent, colleagues, or community member, a vote is cast for or against KidsPeace. For 2023, the KidsPeace Associate Achievement Award for Customer Service is presented to Jessica Smoyer, Recruitment Assistant, Human Resources.
All managers respect and appreciate Jess, her professional approach to work, her willingness to help out in any way, and her positive spirit. We are all raving fans of Jess and the customer service she provides, consistently and with a smile. From the minute Jess was assigned to FCCP, she established an HR-focused culture of customer service. Jess is so incredibly helpful and prides herself by going above and beyond to meet our hiring needs.
Customer service and what it means to me. In my life, I learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Accepting the Customer Service Award is a great honor and one I will cherish forever. I would like to begin by taking this time to congratulate Ashley Ugley, who also received the Customer Service Award, along with the finalists Jason Haller, Nadia Murray, Pam Kupchak, and Wendy Gingrich. Congratulations to you, and thank you for all you do. Let me take a minute to express my appreciation to KidsPeace for all the guidance and support. The past 19 years have been incredibly helpful in developing my skills both professionally and personally. KidsPeace has been part of my life for most of my adult life. I became an employee at KidsPeace in September 2004. At that time, I just moved back to the area from Maine, and I was recently married and had my first son, who was only 6 months old. The beginning of a new chapter for me, and KidsPeace was right along with me. KidsPeace has been with me during some of the most important times in my life, from raising my 2 boys to my oldest son graduating and leaving home to join the U.S. Navy, and all the wonderful memories in between. The education I received and the relationships I have made has been truly amazing. My career at KidsPeace started at the hospital on the Southwest Module as a mental health technician. After a few years, I transferred to admission as a case manager and later transferred to residential and hospital admissions. I spent majority of my career under admissions under the supervision of Michelle Wagamuth. Michelle's work ethic, knowledge of KidsPeace is and was remarkable. Michelle's work ethic and knowledge of KidsPeace is unbelievable. Thank you, Michelle, for being a great teacher and role model. A few years after my second son was born, I decided to work part-time to accommodate my family's needs. For a little over a year, I worked as a part-time case manager at Sacred Heart Outpatient Program. I'm thankful for that opportunity as it provided me with a different perspective and it gave me a chance to learn about another wonderful program here at KidsPeace. When I was ready to return full-time, I accepted the benefit specialist position under admissions and Michelle Wagamuth's leadership once again. And then in 2021, when COVID was still a burden, I came across an email for a career opportunity in human resources as a leave specialist. I remember my husband always pushed me in the HR direction, stating he thought I would excel and do great. Well, I got it, and I feel that move has changed so many things in my life. After meeting this amazing HR team, I knew there was no turning back. I felt a sense of belonging, and I finally figured out what career path I wanted to take. Time to go back to school and learn as much about labor and human resources as possible. After a year and a half, I transferred to the recruiting side of HR, and I am currently a recruiter and onboarding specialist for our out-of-state foster care programs. I am so blessed to be part of such an amazing team. I would like to thank my kids and my wonderful husband for always pushing me to pursue my dreams and providing me with unbelievable support. If it wasn't for such amazing supervision and guidance over the years, I wouldn't be receiving such a wonderful award. Thank you to my supervisor, Sheila Ruley, for the wonderful opportunity you gave me and the leadership you provide to me and our department every day. Thank you, Kathy Martucci, for your knowledge, patience, and constant support to me and our department. Thank you to my mentor, Barb Lindsay, my trusted advisor. The year I had the opportunity to share an office with you was the best education anyone could ever ask for. You have taught me what customer service is all about. Kindness, patience, and a smile can go a long way in making a customer feel valued. Thank you to the HR department and the recruiting team. I appreciate you all so very much, and thank you for your support along the way. Thank you to the amazing foster care team I have the pleasure of working with every day. The support you provide to our foster children and their families is truly amazing. And thank you to Steve Howe for believing in me and providing constant support. I'm looking forward to making the most of it and to continue to grow in this amazing organization. I do believe the more you care, the stronger you can be. And if you have the opportunity today, make someone feel special.
For 2023, the KidsPeace Associate Achievement Award for Customer Service is presented to Ashley Ugley, Executive Administrative Assistant, Graham Lake Campus, Maine.
Ashley goes above and beyond to support all 3 campuses. She is always there to support or figure it out. Ashley has a bright smile and an attitude so positive, one may wonder if she ever has a bad day. She greets everyone who enters her office as if they are the first person she has seen that day, makes people feel welcome, and ensures their needs are met to the greatest extent possible. She has a positive sense of humor and provides a listening ear for anyone struggling. In addition to her wonderful people skills, Ashley balances a lengthy list of administrative tasks and always ensures deadlines are met. She embodies customer service skills and creates a warm, welcoming atmosphere for everyone.
Hi, everyone. I was so grateful to get the 2023 Customer Service Award. I was very surprised by it, but I'm very grateful and honored to receive it. I have a few thank yous to give. The first one goes out to a very good friend of mine. Her name is Catherine Berglowitz. And without Catherine, I wouldn't have known about KidsPeace. I wouldn't have been here. She talked me into applying 3 years ago, and it's one of the best jobs that I have had. So thank you, Catherine. The next thank you goes out to all my supervisors I've had. The first one was Jesse Pelletier. He was the HR manager when I started, and I was his assistant. And Jesse and I had a great relationship. He was a fabulous supervisor. Told me all about KidsPeace, got me onto the team, made me feel comfortable here. So thank you, Jesse. And then Lisa Tucker was the HR manager after Jesse. She came in and made me feel like part of her family. We were a great team together. So I appreciate everything that she did for me when I was still in HR. I transitioned into my current position as executive assistant to our director, Rachel Bousquet. She's been fabulous. I love having her as my supervisor, and she has made me feel so welcomed, so supported, and very much appreciated. Our associate director, Heather Goslin, has come on board, and the three of us have made quite the team. We have fun at work, which is always important, and I really appreciate having them in my corner. So I would like to end by thanking KidsPeace New England leadership team. When I was awarded this award, I heard from every single person on leadership, whether it was a phone call, an email, them coming and stopping into my office, very genuinely congratulating me, lots of smiles, lots of congratulatory remarks. So I was really happy to see all of them and hear all of those things from them directly. And that is all of my thank yous for this award. Thank you so much.
"30 years ago, our organization was just beginning its new identity as KidsPeace, and these dedicated associates were beginning their career with us at the same time. Let's meet this year's recipients of the coin marking 30 years of service at KidsPeace.
Chris Valletta, Suzanne Belzecki, Ray Culp, Donna Doran, Michelle Frame, Jacqueline LaTorres, Stephen Mavin, Daniel Maxim, Janelle Parrish, Irma Ramirez, Robert Scott, Chris Sylvester, Melissa Wucher.
Congratulations to all our 30-year Years of Service coin recipients. And now it's time to present the Leadership and Team Awards. Strong leadership in all areas of the organization is required to fulfill the KidsPeace mission. In order to inspire others, we start by inspiring people in our own organization. The purpose of this award is to acknowledge anyone in KidsPeace who, by their actions and interactions, inspire others to excel in their work. For 2023, the KidsPeace Associate Achievement Award for Leadership is presented to Angeline DeLarge, Pennsylvania State Manager, Foster Care and Community Programs.
Ange is an amazing leader, supervisor, mentor. She encourages and inspires those around her through her hard work. Her example and guidance have helped to develop my leadership skills and knowledge. Ange has committed to assuring the fiscal health of programs and services, and to ensuring the reputation in the quality of foster care, adoption, and IBHS services, has insisted on attention in areas where growth is needed, and has implemented new services in various offices. I love talking with her, seeing the excitement she has for staff and her work, and appreciate everything she does for us.
Hi, everyone. I am so incredibly honored to be receiving this leadership award. As you can see, my team is absolutely amazing. They are the reason I wake up every morning to come to a job that I love so much. Not only my home team here in Bloomsburg, but all of Pennsylvania FCCP, all of the foster care and community programs department, everyone I get to interact with on a daily basis. I appreciate all of you. I'm thankful for my colleagues who nominated me for this award and my direct reports. I want to give a special shout out to my mentor and someone who's been truly an inspiration to me, and that is Betsy Lunny. She has definitely helped me grow into the leader I am today, along with my current supervisor, Steve Howe. I'd like to shout out one of my previous supervisors, George Adams, and then a couple people who haven't directly supervised me, but I've certainly learned a lot from, like Ray Culp, Chris Ferry, and Patty Edwards. I've also had an opportunity to go through the KidsPeace Leadership Academy, which has helped me grow and develop tremendously and given me a chance to interact with executive leadership who have also been such an inspiration. So thank you, everyone. I'm totally honored.
For 2023, the KidsPeace Associate Achievement Award for Leadership is presented to Jamie Chubb, Clinical Director, Pennsylvania Residential.
Jamie has embraced her clinical director role, and she brings such a positive and uplifting approach to residential treatment. Jamie always lifts others up, supports them, finds solutions, and gets things done. She is a shining light during chaotic times and knows exactly who or what needs the most help. Jamie also takes time to focus on the wellness of her team and colleagues. She continues to strive for excellence, which is consistently recognized by parents, youth, and referral sources.
I'm deeply humbled and profoundly grateful to receive this leadership award. To say that I'm honored is an understatement. This recognition is not just a testament to my efforts, but also a reflection of the incredible support and inspiration I have received from the people around me, even at times when I doubted my own abilities. First and foremost, I want to express my gratitude to those who nominated me for this award. It's very humbling just to be acknowledged among such accomplished peers. To my mentors and advisors, thank you so much for your guidance and wisdom. Your belief in my potential gave me the confidence to push boundaries and explore new horizons. And I still have a lot to learn. Your insights have been valuable, shaping not only my professional journey, but also my personal growth. I owe such a debt of gratitude to my PA residential team, along with my clinical team. Your passion, your energy, your dedication, it just reminds me daily of the incredible things that can be achieved when we work together towards a common goal. Each challenge we face is an opportunity for growth, and your resilience has been nothing short of inspiring. Leadership's not about being in charge. It's about taking care of those in your charge. It's profound responsibility, a commitment to guiding others with wisdom, compassion, and vision. Great leaders don't create followers. They nurture more leaders. They build teams for not just the present, but for a sustainable future. A leader's legacy is not in the titles they hold or the power that they hold, but in the positive impact they make on the lives of others. I hope people see that in the work that we do with our kids. It's about empathy and understanding, about listening as much as speaking, and recognizing the strengths in others and harnessing all of that for our collective growth. So I'm immensely grateful for the trust and confidence you've placed in me. I'm so excited to work with our teams to continue to transform opportunities into making a positive impact on the youth and families that we serve. Thank you so much for this award.
KidsPeace could never do all the wonderful work it does without the amazing work of groups of people pulling together. Associates coming together, pooling their resources, overcoming challenges, and charting new waters is an essential aspect of our business. It is how we provide the best treatment and services to children, families, and communities so that we can achieve the mission and vision of KidsPeace. For 2023, the KidsPeace Associate Achievement Award Team category is presented to IBHS ABA Autism Services Clinical Leadership Team.
This team is a North Star for what a solid leadership model should look like. This team is tireless in their devotion to building the skills of children and young adults with autism, as well as their parents and caregivers, so that they can have more fulfilling and joyful lives. This group of individuals have dedicated their blood, sweat, and sometimes tears in ensuring that KPIBHS continues to move towards excellence of care of our clients, their families, the staff providing services, the MCOs, and insurance companies. This team works tirelessly to ensure that the program is successful in order to ensure that more families can be served.
Hi, my name is Ashley McFadden. I'm here with some of our team members to accept this Associate Recognition Award on behalf of the IBHS ABA Clinical Leadership Team. We are so excited and proud to be receiving this team award. This award is a reflection of all of the unbelievably hard work and dedication of all of the members of this leadership team, including myself, Gina Johnson, Lindsay Schmall, Jess Malowitz, Jackie Cassidy, Michelle Beddix, Sarah Filatko, Christina Hess, Gwen Hoffman, Andrea Leverty, Rachel Nonamaker, Jeff Robinson, Sean Thorne, Holly Wagner, and of course our fearless leader, Rob Harvey. When I say each of those names, I feel so proud to be included among them and am reminded of the reason for this reward. Each of the members of these teams are truly a prime example of what it means to be a leader at KidsPeace and a member of a team. Not only do these people work tirelessly in service of our clients and their loved ones, but they are committed to supporting and uplifting their fellow team members. Over the past months and years, I have seen all of these individuals go out of their way to help fellow associates, meaning adding more to their own plate, working longer days, etc., in the service of our program's shared goals and values. These people keep central the importance of the work that we do, the mission of providing hope, help, and healing to kids and their loved ones, and continuously focus on making this team more effective in fulfilling that mission.
For 2023, the KidsPeace Associate Achievement Award Team category is presented to Pennsylvania Residential Diagnostic Clinical Team.
This group of individuals makes a wonderful team. The intake caseworkers have over 50 years combined experience, which translate into fantastic relationships internally and externally. The clinicians are fantastic professionals and have often carried the weight of additional clinical coverage as needed when staffing was low. The diagnostic program had a successful age expansion of their program. This required a lot of interdepartmental planning and daily programming planning.
We are so excited to get this award today. Thank you so much. We couldn't have done this. My team behind me really earned this, and we are so appreciative to get this today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The recipients of the KidsPeace Years of Service coin for 35 years of service have seen our organization and our society evolve and change in ways that would have been unimaginable when they began working with us. But their efforts and example have made sure our commitment to KidsPeace's mission and the kids we serve remain as strong as they have ever been. Here are the recipients of KidsPeace's 35 Years of Service coins for 2023.
Patrina Duran, Patricia Edwards, Anna Ferrugia, Christina Robbins, Jeffrey Saldo.
Congratulations to all our 35-year Years of Service coin recipients. Our final Associate Achievement Award to be presented is the President's Award. Please welcome once again, Mike Slack.
As President and CEO, I have the distinct honor of selecting and presenting an award to an associate each year who has demonstrated a career of accomplishments towards furthering the KidsPeace mission. I can think of no one more deserving of this recognition than Betsy Lunny, Director of Family Resources, and it is my pleasure to present to Betsy the 2023 KidsPeace President's Award. Betsy began her career at KidsPeace in 1985, 38 years ago as a foster family recruiter. She rose through the recruiting ranks and ultimately assumed a program manager position in our then Kingston, Pennsylvania office. Her desire to grow our presence in the Northeast region of Pennsylvania led to her becoming the first regional director and later assuming responsibility for the entire state as the state manager for foster care and family services. A year and a half ago, Betsy was named the Executive Director of Family Development, taking her years of leadership, recruiting, and foster care operational experience to a role dedicated to improving our organization's ability to identify, cultivate, and support our foster families. Betsy has formulated a career dedicated to serving others. Her colleagues describe her as a true servant leader, intelligent, creative, positive, someone who exhibits kindness and positivity in everything she does. Her creativity led to her latest accomplishment, the establishment of the KidsPeace National Foster Family Conference. Launched in 2022 and held again this year, the conference celebrates the work and value of our foster parents across the organization. Betsy's focus on growth can be seen across our foster care network of services in Pennsylvania. She was instrumental in the development and growth of our site, IBHS, and adoption services, helping us branch away from our core foster care services to meet the rising need for care. She was instrumental in bringing data analytics to our recruiting process, creating a formalized process to track the stages and key steps to successfully take an interested candidate all the way through to being a licensed foster parent, ready to care for a child. Betsy is a loving wife and mother to 2 grown sons. She is known to be an excellent cook and loves to bake. Earlier this year, she took perhaps her greatest and most important professional and life decision by moving to part-time at KidsPeace to help care for her first grandchild, Margot, 2 days a week. Betsy, congratulations on this well-deserved recognition and on being our 2023 KidsPeace President's Award recipient. Thank you for a lifetime of commitment and dedication to providing hope, help, and healing to so many in need.
When Mike called me a few weeks ago to tell me that he'd selected me to receive this year's President's Award, I was caught completely off guard. I was really surprised that he'd picked me. In a line of work where there's not a lot of appreciation, we've all learned to be happy with the self-satisfaction of knowing that a job's been well done. In that regard, I know that I've made a difference in our world, and that's been enough for me. It's very rewarding, however, and feels pretty good to know that my efforts over the years are being recognized. I'm proud to accept this President's Award, but I don't think it would be right to do that without also mentioning the many past and present colleagues who have been part of my KidsPeace journey over the years. The likes of Charlie, Linda, Mike, Jim, George, and Susan, as well as Lori and Ange, Patty and Heather, and each of the past and current senior leadership team members, along with everyone in our FCCP family, have all contributed to my personal and professional growth over the years. Together, we built programs from the ground up, created forms, policies, procedures, and training curriculums, designed and implemented workflows, and created systems for checks and balances. We've faced and overcome licensing audits, the Joint Commission surveys, a myriad of crises, and we've succeeded together, all with the common interest of helping kids and families successfully overcome their individual challenges. Seeing how we've made a positive difference in the lives of so many over the years has made all of it so incredibly worthwhile. And I'm so proud to be part of an organization that's given so much to so many. I'd like to thank Steve and Ray for your guidance and support over the years and for encouraging my ideas and tolerating my opinions. And of course, I want to acknowledge my husband who's loved and supported me along the way. When I began my career at KidsPeace in the summer of 1985, little did I know that I was literally beginning the career of a lifetime. 38 plus years later, I've held a number of challenging but satisfying positions, and each of them has allowed me to leave a mark in some way on many of our systems or processes that have become the KidsPeace way in our mission of helping kids and their families. Thanks to so many of you for joining me on this journey, and thank you again, Mike, for selecting me to receive this year's President's Award.
Congratulations to Betsy and to all our award recipients. I want to mention that the full list of recipients and finalists in each award category, along with our Years of Service coin honorees, will be in our credits at the end of this program. But before that, we conclude our presentation by recognizing some of our colleagues who together have accomplished something truly extraordinary, more than 35 years of service to the children we serve at KidsPeace. These Lifetime Achievement winners are being recognized this year with a special Platinum Finish coin, which was presented in early November to active associates who are members of this elite group. They are
Yvette Benacourt Rivera, Gina DeLuva, Brian Hofstetter, Elizabeth Lunny, Karen McCullion, Jill Perez, Marilyn Roth, Jill Shaler.
And that brings to a close this special celebration, honoring our associates, the people who bring to life the mission of KidsPeace, providing hope, help, and healing to children, adults, and those who love them. Thank you for joining us for this special occasion, and we'll see you again in 2024.